Jacksonville Pool.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Welcome back, guys, for the 2026 Spring Triennials here, 9-ball edition at the One-on Diamond Billiards. I gotta get this updated here. Just got the team or the players' names. Looks like we got Dean versus George here. Dean is for Team Southern Balls. Yeah, what's going on, Steamroller? How you doing, brother? Love the wave there. Love the wave. I'll get a proper score update. This is already gonna get away from me right off the bat here. Yeah, Steamroller, sorry to hear about the streaming issues you've been having, brother. Gotta wish me luck, man. I'm gonna be out in Vegas now. That was a change from yesterday. Mike Kelly asked me on stream here, and we're gonna try and see if we can do the streaming again out there. So hope and pray it goes well, and get to have some fun chasing some of our teams around. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. That's funny. Miss Phoebe actually has both her teams right here side by side. Tables 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely good to hear, man. Looking forward to it. Like I said, it's gonna be a good time. Oh, good try on the cut there. Mr. George back to the table for Team Insane 2. Keep in mind, guys, as well, you'll see me updating the score periodically for the team. You're gonna be like, what is going on? Well, we don't waste no time here on day 2, chat. We don't waste no time. We actually run this on 2 tables at once. So both tables 3 and 4 here. Our matchups 1 and 2. Don't let that confuse you, though. Steamroller, that'd be cool, man. Hopefully you do get a chance to do that.
I was trying to get the 2 in, so I didn't.
Yeah, we're already on round 3 of the day. There'll only be one other round after this. So most of the days most day is already come on by. We had to have a little bit of a later start today, though. Yes, the keyword. That's right, Steamroller. Guys, also keep in mind we are streaming live on Jacksonville APA's Facebook, Jacksonville APA's YouTube, and my YouTube as well. The Voice of Jacksonville Pool. EJ might be coming to the table here to give Mr. George a timeout. that he is. EJ is the senior, one of the senior level players on Team Insane 2. He's a skill level 7, the highest one on there. And then Southern Balls, that's Phoebe's team. Their highest is Mr. Joseph Peel, skill level 6. All right, going for the one rail kick here. Honestly, if there's enough room past that 8, I would go almost like the 2 rail kick is what I would do. There must not be. EJ's a great player. I'm sure if there was an easier kick, he would go for it. Now, I take that back, though. He actually is probably doing this just because of trying to make the 7 instead. I take back what I was saying. I see what he's doing. There's definitely room. Oh, he hit it good. Hit it good. Not straight in to get it into the corner pocket, but nice one rail kick. Well played. Good timeout. Oh, decent leave here. Decent leave. Georgia have a tough time on this 7 ball bottom of 10 corner pocket. That's right. That's right, Zero. George is saying right in the way. Nice smooth stroke there. Just letting the cue ball drift up and open up for that 9. I'm assuming he's going to go bottom right hand corner pocket, not do the slice in. Bit of a slice there for that side pocket. Bottom right hand corner pocket is way easier. No, he's going to come up short. Going to come up short. He still left the window there. I love it, Ray. Absolutely, brother. It's great seeing you again as always, sir. Appreciate you being on the stream. Ray there on the Facebook side say, Tim, glad to see you streaming. I was thinking you might not be, but I'm so glad you are now and that I made it back home. I just didn't feel like I've had enough. I'm glad, brother. I'm glad you're in the stream here support, man, as always. I think George is using the Sneaky Pete, Steve Roller. I think he is. Kind of looks like one. He just says, finally on the live stream. Look at you go, EJ. Look at you. There we go. All right. We'll see if Phoebe gets us that update. Or EJ, if you can hear me. I'd ask Phoebe, but I know she's busy with the 2 teams. Either way, if we can just get a rack by rack update, I'll get it punched in on my end. And then we'll try to keep up to date with the overall team score based on the other table. So once that match ends, we'll update the team score and we'll just stay on this table for now. Dean, 7 drawers. All right. There we go. Thank you, Phoebe. George gets all of it pretty good. Oh, man. 2 balls about to go in that left-hand side pocket. Golly, Perry Poe being so loud. That man's, I'm just kidding. I can't pick on him too much. He's in tournament mode. I was want to pick on him. He was in a timeout. Oh, very nice shot by Dean. No. I missed the look for just saying. I was all right. He's got eyes on two. Nope. Nope. That's the 4-ball blocking. The 2's on the left hand side. Still looks like he's about to hit the 4 by the look of this. That's because he was about to hit the 4. Double scratch here. Ball in hand back to George. Tough action here, getting back some options there on that 3. Great question, Steamroller. So we are at Diamond Billiards. The old 9-ball heaven is what a lot of Jacksonville will know this as. Not to be confused though, this is different owners and stuff, different pool hall, but still the same physical location as where that used to be. That's right, ball in hand 2 times. That's right, Steamroller. Double scratch, ball in hand 2 times. I like that rule. That would be funny though if that's the way it worked. It would actually really. I mean, it could make a match. Yeah, really swing heavily one way or the other. Oh, what a combo by George. Gets a little love from the table. Nicely done. George already coming in and showing out right off the bat.
That did not work out the way I had envisioned. Once again.
Great. Dean here able to take that 3-ball, top right-hand corner pocket. He'll have good shape here on the 4, bottom left. Dean, of course, trying to scoop up some more of this rack here. Oh, does he got enough room? Oh, I see him shaking his head, chat. I see him shaking his head. No. He might have enough room maybe to drive by the left-hand side of it, but if he's going for the kick, he already readjusted. Hit it very full. Not a bad lead. Not a bad lead. 5 could go bottom on 10 quarter pocket, but still a bit of a distance. Touchy shot. Ah, I love it. Steamroller with all the good questions today. These are 7-foot bar boxes. 7-foot diamonds, just like in Vegas, baby. Oh, unfortunate scratch. And this table wise, way better. 5-ball right hand side pocket. Give yourself a little bit of angle here. Careful on this if he does a drawback though. And you want to angle on that 7 to where either you're just straight in on it or maybe floating up a little bit further on it, but just don't want to be below for the 8-ball. You want to take the 8 in that right hand side pocket set up really good. If he can get these other points, he'll be back in the lead. Oh, he's below it. He's below it. A little tougher. He's got to do a little work here. Slice in that right hand side pocket still, but let the cue ball float up and come back down. Don't try to hold the shot. No reason to spike it, right? Doesn't owe you a bunch of rent money. He spiked it. There was no need to hit it. 75% less power on that. He would have been just fine. That's a shot a lot of people get themselves in trouble with. I mean, you got to think you got a full table length and about a half of distance that cue ball can go, and you only need to get about half of that table length distance down. You're fine. All right, let's see if we got the proper score update. 2 dead balls on the field so far. So yeah, score should be right. Definitely gotta give it up to Dean for I know that scratch stuck, but kind of bringing us back a little bit. George had run amok up 7-2 on the first right there. Oh, George did get something on the break here. What was that? The 1 ball. George likes breaking in order here too. Look at that. Steamroller's asked me a question here. Chad, love everybody to chime in if they can. He's asking, do people like to do the cut break or the power pop break? So we're kind of hitting it dead on, just trying to get as much power driven into it. It depends. It really depends. I normally do from the center. I do 1 diamond over to the right, 2 diamonds up. Is what I do in a lot of cases, and I find that to work. It's kind of a hybrid. I'm not dead on in the middle, but I'm also not doing a strong cut break. So usually get a wing ball from that. Thank you, Phoebe. You're good. Appreciate you looking out. So Phoebe's over here running 2 teams right now. And in fact, I think they're both in the same part of the bracket. I had it pulled out earlier. Oh no, they still have a one more match for one of her. Oops. Trigger day 1-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 1 more match, 2 more matches for the night. Yeah, what about you, Steamroller? What sort of break do you prefer on the 9-ball side of business? Oh boys, yeah, tough leave. Should match hit midway point between these two. I think he's better off doing the 2-rail kick here. I think should work. Looks like he's gonna. Oh, nope, changing his mind there. Looks like he was thinking about maybe the 1-rail kick, the left-hand side of that 7. You like to cut break? Yeah. Trying to cut from the break box? Yeah. Definitely something to get used to, I would say, and just feel confident with it. That's why I like breaking different from time to time. If I don't feel my breaks working, man, I'm gonna change something. Major pet peeve of mine on stream is whenever I call out people and I'm like, that's the 4th time they broke from that same spot, 4th time they scratched on the break, or 4th time they haven't made anything on the break. I might change something, do something different, as it is not working. And I get it. That break may work for them every other time. But if it ain't working, it ain't working. Oh, slight overcut. And that's right, Ray. Ray on the Facebook side said, found out today just how fast these tables play and how tight the pockets are. Yes, they are very well maintained diamond tables for sure. Ray's giving comments saying, I really enjoyed the diamond tables and we'll definitely be back. This is table 3 that I was on and played on. Nice. What a nice bank. Goodness gracious. Dean's in a little bit of a tough position. He's got a bunch of blue to get through, but also he's on the rail. Makes the shot more difficult than it has to be. Hits it great, though. Winds up above the 7 ball. Very well played. Ooh, that's nice. Team Roller said, during the Triangles champion there, the captain won in 1 inning with 3. Yes, I said 3 in a row, 8 on the breaks. Let's go. What a nice train. Oh, no. No, the carom gets him. The carom gets him, chat. Oh, Steamroller, that's really cool. Steamroller on my YouTube said that the guy who's talking about the captain was a skill of 5 and then found next match he was moved up to a 6. He earned that being a 6. Nicely done. All right, guys, give me just one moment. I'm gonna be right back. right, sorry guys, I'm back. So Phoebe says 12 to 19. All right, we'll play a little catch up here. I do apologize, guys. It was time to get me a little Red Bull. Had to have a little wings. Had to get a little bit of wings going. Oh, congrats to that 5 that earned being a 6. Steamroller, I like that. I like that a lot. I love it, man. When you shoot so good, and you gotta think, right? Like, especially in triennials here, this is the last chance of the fiscal year, of the 2026 fiscal year, right? To get in on the actual world qualifiers. So you're gonna come across some strong players, right? Because everybody's gonna be thirsty. They're gonna know this is their last chance, right? I mean, it's gonna be some strong matchups. And you gotta think, for you to play well enough to then beat those strong players and to still earn enough to be able to get yourself a higher skill level in a higher level tournament, I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely amazing. Especially those that earn it in say the world qualifiers. When that comes up, oh my Lanta. Do you want to talk about earning a skill level? Because that is not easy to do in a high level tournament like that, like the world qualifier, especially. I mean, tensions are high, you're stressed, everybody's stressed because everything is on the line and you just know it. You're just like, man, I just want to earn this for my team so bad. I want us to go to Vegas. And it's a big, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He just let that go. He just let that go. He had no need to hit that rail, pop out just a little bit, take that 5 in the right hand side pocket. It goes, I promise. Very unfortunate for Mr. George here. Team Insane 2. But yeah, Ray, I appreciate, man, what you were talking about earlier about Diamond Billiards and giving them a shout out how much you like the tables. That did not look like a good hit. Well, they kind of went off at the same speed. Would have gotten that watched. Very, very likely that may have been a bad hit. Obviously, we can't call from the camera. It's up to the players and their captains, but I think the main thing to take from that is that the moment you put that cue ball down behind that 5, we should have had it watched. Also, like, stress. What's stress? What does this word stress mean? You can spell the word rest out of stress. Ooh, nice slice. Yeah, Steamroller, you remind me of one of my favorite stories of telling people when I earned becoming a skill level 5 in 8-ball. That was actually out in Vegas. It was a really, really big deal for me, man. I celebrated that so much. But yeah, like I said, it's a real big deal. Really big deal earning that higher skill level in these tournaments. Austin, you are one of a kind, sir. He says, I only feel stressed when I'm not shooting. And man, does not feel a lot of stress on the table. I think it's because of your love for the game. You have such a passion and love for the game. That's why whenever before Austin, I love you to death, man, being on my team stuff. I know sometimes you start worrying about, oh my goodness, they left me bad or this and the other, and like you start getting caught up in other things. I'm like, you've got to ditch that stuff. Now, that is not conducive to how you play pool. That will mess you up so badly. Of course they left me bad, and of course that ball sat there and rattled and all this that, and I'm like, Ignore that stuff. Who can call a foul? The captain can and the player can. That's a great question there, Steamroller. Awesome. The old Chicago. I wish you could have had that leave when I shoot, right? Yeah, and I think just teaching your players too about what a double hit is, is a big deal. Makes a big difference. So that way they know to look for it, not risk it. He's trying to hold so much for that 9 ball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure trying to hold that is what messed him up. Hey, Dean with a nice little shot there, all the way to the bottom right hand corner pocket. Using quite a bit of the pocket there in the process, but he did good. A little bit of a tough leave though. That's the only downfall. Made that 8, but now it's that's a little bit now what, because there is, and if he sees it, there's a risk of a scratch. Yeah, that's right. Steamer was talking about teammate Citizen Peanut Gallery cannot call foul. Yeah, and I wouldn't want teammates calling it either. Unless they were the scorekeeper coach on, maybe I'm not there or something like that, and they're the scorekeeper coach. Then I'd be okay with the teammate doing it when needed. But I'd really leave it to the captains. Captains should know, what to look for, or start learning what to look for with bad hits and stuff, and just be there and be a word of caution to your team about certain things. It's a lot of it's easily avoidable. Easily avoidable. All right, Miss Phoebe gets a score update here. Let's go through chat just a little bit. Ray said, I enjoyed yesterday and got a chance to talk with Red and congratulate him on diamonds. It's been a while since I had seen him last. What a great guy. Absolutely, man. He loves this pool hall. Him, Wesley, and Fahim doing a great job for sure. I really enjoy Wesley as well. I've talked with him probably as much, if not more, than Red, to be honest with you, in a couple of these events. And I love his care for the the customers that are in here. So 16 to 24, very close. Not too bad for being off just a little bit. But yeah, Team Roll, like I said, I don't think I'd want the whole team calling fouls. They can definitely make me aware of it, but I think point out to me, and then let's call it properly. Because the problem is that I've seen that before where, just 14. And I give Dean too many points. I think that's what she's saying. But yeah, I saw before where a new player was, their captain was clearly talking to them about what a double hit looks like, and they're like they weren't a certain amount of degrees from that ball, and so it had to be a bad hit. And I mean, it was a clean hit, plain as day. To didn't double kiss or nothing, and West is awesome sauce. I agree with you, Austin. Definitely agree with you. I said it's always great to see, somebody who's pouring their heart, their passion, into everything. So Plus, Mr. West told me that he does some secret stuff to some wings, and I gotta try whatever sauce and however he makes them in his option. So I might take advantage of that tonight. We'll see. I had the loaded potato skins earlier with the brisket. They were delicious. Steamroll said I was trying to demonstrate a double hit to the other team and just couldn't do it properly to Val. Yeah, I was actually showing a video last night. I was talking about this on stream. I was watching some more videos about bad hits and the tangent line that an object ball will take if it was a bad hit versus a clean hit, and seeing what that tangent line looks like on stuff. And anyway, I say all that and say that they were showing the demonstration of the frozen object ball, and that was a cool one to actually see in slow-mo and super fast frame rates to see step by step with the way that looks. And they showed the classic double hits and why it is what it is, why it's a double hit, why you hear that little cracking noise like cracking back. Again, that was something pretty cool to see. All right, Dean is set up here. Pretty decent to get a little run going. Just wondering if he's going to stretch over too far for this. Oh, he just slides on in. He's going to take his medicine on that 4-ball. That's right. That's the perfect live stream bomb in the background. Yes, Perry Poe in the background. Oh, Ray, I know they appreciate that, brother. Ray's talking about I also got to enjoy the weekend and getting a chance to chat with Kelly on Saturday, and today getting a chance to chat with Mike today. And can't say enough great things on all of what you guys do and how much it means to all of us. Thanks. Absolutely, brother. It is our pleasure, man. Thanks for the compliments and the praise. Never required, but always appreciated, to say the least. It makes these longer weekends really worth it, right? We see everybody competing, playing their hearts out, and trying their darndest. It's great to see. Really good to see. Want to say hi?
Phoenix, my teammate on
Oh, good try by George. Dean's got a great opportunity. Look how this lies here, chap. That is good. 5-ball, pop on back down. Should have good eyes on that 6. It's gonna be tougher to get from the 68 though. Likely want a good draw shot on that 6. Oh man. He was stretching out of the issue. He was stretching over the table the way it was and swung at the shot when he felt good about it. Just probably not enough time for me to actually lined up properly. Oh boy. And George misses that as well, but leaves it in a ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous tough position. This is tough. Even if he makes it, he's gonna get stuck. Oh, Ray, like I said, man, we love it, brother. It's our pleasure. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was the best miss you could have had. I would have just rolled the nine up to the biking point. I wouldn't even let the 9 hit the 5. I would just rolled it. Would have just rolled it up. Oh, EJ with a timeout on the field. James, my favorite is always when somebody walks right next to me during my backswing. My favorite thing in the world. With that being said, James, what's going on, bud? Welcome on in on the YouTube side. How are you today? Hope you're well and blessed.
We're gonna see these.
All right, nice shot by George here. Got out from the corner. And of course, was the big deal right there is getting stuck behind all that. That's why the 1-rail kick just wasn't a good option. You were going to get stuck. It's just what was going to happen. That's right, Austin. Push the 9, possibly force stalemate. 100%. Why not? You know what I mean? Your chances of giving ball in hand in the shot that Dean took was immense. Was very high. If your chances are extremely high and you're going to end up giving ball in hand regardless, then dirty the field up. You know what I mean? Like they may have easy access to the 1 and 2, but I'm gonna tie that 3 up on top of the 8. So obviously not this rack, but just in general is what I'm talking about. Pirate Day, what's up, good sir? How you doing? So what's up, Tim? Let's go. Let's go indeed. And I just turned around. Did he force follow that in? No, George. George, you're hurting my heart here, man. All right, Dean's keeping it short, sweet, and simple. We'll get a proper score update from Phoebe here in just a moment, but it might be 21-25 in favor of George. There you go, nice out. I said we get the proper score update here in just a moment. Well, chat, if all goes well, the next live streams you'll be seeing from me will be still on behalf of Jacksonville APA, and we'll be live from Vegas. So I see about getting my happy butt on out there and see about chasing some of those Jacksonville APA teams. Oh, James, absolutely, bud. Absolutely. Good luck in the Sunday tournament. Says fits to go into the silver queue and go for a Sunday tournament. Saw you were on. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, coming on into the stream here, showing some love to the peeps here. That's what it's all about. All right, 27-22. Close one, chap. It's a close one. Oh, no. I thought George was about to have it on, too, right there. He's access to the one. Good access to the two. No, both of them missing that corner pocket. So I need to slip a $20 bill in there. Slip a 20 in that pocket. You'll start making stuff. These pockets will be nicer to you. They're like bouncers at a club right now. They're just putting up the rope and saying nope. This might not be a bad leave. He might be kind of straight up on that too, but I don't like how he was already down on the shot while the cue ball was still rolling. He may not have the proper angle. He hits it so good though. I was wrong. What a shot, George. I'm okay being proven wrong. What a shot though. Are you able to do? Are you asking if I'm able to do commentary out there? Yes. I would get this watched right here. In terms of the scoring on the screen, yeah, it's part of the streaming software, yes, sir. Some special high-tech code and some sweet setup is what it is. All right, I'm really interested to see what EJ has decided to do. Keep in mind, if that clock runs out of time and EJ doesn't even tell them, there we go. They're doing it good. I say if that clock runs out while EJ is pulled to the side there to top David, different idea. Yeah, that's tough luck, Buttercup. No, we hit it so good. No, what a shot by George. Wow. Wow, I was on the edge of my seat there. I was like, come on. I was like, he's set up good for this. Very good try. Very, very good try. Yeah, I just find a hole somewhere. So that way I'm not right next to the table, but I'm not far from it, so I can still keep eyes on it. Hey, there's Miss Phoebe right there. Captain of Insane 2, giving us our score update. Shout out to her. Her knee has been bothering her today, and on top of that, she has 2 teams rocking and rolling right now, which is great. A lot of work, though. But yeah, Steamroller, it's nice, man. Normally we got a small group of us from Jacksonville hanging out, and you know, like they'll go and snag some chairs, make sure I have a chair, and go about my my business. They're getting things right and rolling. James, that's right. You darn skippy in Vegas. I got a wiring harness and I hang upside down. I call it the Spider-Man mobile streaming service is what I call it, okay? And I'm the Spider-Man that actually makes the web from my wrist, not the web slingers. So, you know. I can't believe you just said that, James. I like that. James said he has a wiring harness. Oh man. Oh, good try, Dean. Good leave. Good leave. Yeah, very good try. Goodness gracious. That's right, dude. Yes, it does roll fast, my friend. That's why you gotta know these things. Once you start hitting a couple times, you realize how fast that cue ball is rolling. You got to rein it in a little bit. Tables are well taken care of. Oh no. It's into the right-hand side pocket point, and cue ball ends up just moving itself right onto the top left-hand corner pocket. Dean has got to try to do anything he can to scoop up as many more points. Not say he can't get the win, but definitely control how much the split is. Right now, it's still 4. Dean getting to 23. Puts that at 14-6. He needs 25 points to make it a 13-7, so he needs 2 more to change what the split can be. Oh, nice shot. Comes off top short rail, back down just a little bit. I can work with that. I say, I think I kind of like just being a little bit above this cue ball here and hitting down and spiking the cue ball into the top short rail and back down. While hopefully making that 6 ball left hand side pocket. Good try, though. Good try. No go on making that last point for George. He's trying, though. Not making it easy for Dean. But yeah, dude, yes, like I said, I've been a big fan of these tables. I like them. Love the fact we got access to these beautiful 7-footers getting ready for Vegas. Really, really great tables to be on. Nicely done by Dean. Let's go. Take a look at that bad boy. What a shot. Comes right back over. Nicely done. Very well played. Did not overhit that. That's right. Double bank APA shot. Definitely APA approved there. All right, George will get the win. It looks like it should be a 13-7 victory. Very good job. Dean likes to bank and does it well. He did excellent on that, Ray. Phoebe confirmed his score was 25-31. Thank you. All right, waiting to find who's going to throw on here for match number 3 by the luck of it. I think the other matchup's still going right now. Give them just a minute there to get the throws happening. Yeah, for those in APA, when is your World Qualifiers? We got ours coming up here around the middle of May and June. Very much looking forward to those. We got Team Caps tournament in there. We got a Mother's Day tournament coming up. A lot of things happening. Oh, Phoebe versus EJ. All right. Should be a good one here. EJ's been absolutely itching at the bits here to get back onto the stream. We'll be going to 55. And then Phoebe will be going to 38. Slayer, how is it going? Let me find out one thing real fast here, guys. I'm gonna mute up real quick while they're getting ready to live. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Currently 23-17 in favor of Team Southern Balls. So matches 3 and 4 are rolling right now. And this round began an hour ago, but because we're running 2 tables, sudden death is in 30 minutes. So they simply need one of these 2 matchups that are going to finish, throw, lag, and strike the rack to avoid sudden death. Which I believe the matchup on the secondary table has been going for at least a good moment, so they might be able to do that. They might be able to do that. We'll see. I'm a fan of trying to avoid the sudden death as much as possible. I don't know, man. Those double points, woo! It just feels like it spirals out of control too fast. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of sudden death in the sense of like getting things going and moving. But it can definitely be a bit of a roller coaster. Gonna try by EJ, but he left that open for Phoebe. He's gonna have to watch that. As long as Phoebe can overcome, dealing with the pain from the knee situation. There you go. Just heard Perry Poe yell out in the background. That was a post special right there. He done got poed. That man can hit a ball 8 rails into the side pocket. Although he doesn't do it as much as he used to. I'll be honest with you, man. He has moved up in skill level. I know we make the jokes, but sudden death is at 5:30. Sorry. We so Steamroller, we do a little different here for the 1 loss side day. So the way we do it on today is that teams are actually playing on 2 tables at once instead of 1. And so you already throw matchup 1 and 2, and then you go and throw matchup 3 and 4, and so on. But it definitely speeds things along because you're running 2 tables at once. We cut sudden death down by half. So instead of being 3 hours like it normally is, it's an hour and a half. So in this case, this round started at 4 p.m. 5:30 is sudden death. EG was in a bit of a predicament there. No go on it, ends up getting ball in hand back to Phoebe. She didn't keep everything short, sweet, and simple. Nothing too complicated. I like it. Yeah, spikes this one in beautifully. Nice shot, Phoebe. Great lead there on that 7. Come off the top short rail back down. Don't do anything crazy about your angle. Just take your mess on your angle. Oh man, Steamroller, that's devastating. He said situation happened last night. In semifinals, they were offered to split tables to avoid some death. Team A was leading 5-2 and lost overall 7-5 because the final 2 matches were in sudden death. I mean, that's their own doing. That's wild. Absolute wild. No, Phoebe hits it too good. She gets it right there in the bottom right hand corner pocket with the scratch. Ms. Don Grady, you are incorrect. Phoebe is a 5. Thank you for looking out, though. Now, if you know where I missed my 1 point for this rack, so I don't know if there's a dead ball, you let me know that. If not, hopefully they'll do a quick score update for me via Phoebe's phone. Six to 4 in favor of Phoebe. Nicely done. Anytime she splits racks or wins the rack, that's huge. Huge. Absolutely good. Doop doo doo doop doo doo doop doo doo. All right, let's take a look after the break here. 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 on the break. Eyes on the 1 in between the window of the 8 and 3. Don't like that leave so much, though. I do not like that leave, guys. He's going to need to swing for this combo, or he's going to be to hide it, to be honest with you. All right, he hits it good, and I'm hitting the left-hand side of it. Thank you. He does leave it open for Phoebe, though. She can slice that right on down and actually get right in between that win. Yeah, she can do this good. A little outside English here. Slice to it, come off that right hand long rail, and drift right in between the window of the 3-2. Now, she didn't let the angle open up a lot, so that's the reason why she hit into what she hit into, but past that, she did good. Not sure. Trying to see what EJ's doing. Okay, all right. So he's doing the kick into the rail first, and then slice into the one. That's one of what he was looking at right off the bat. I was like, no, you do that. Oh, nice shot. Phoebe firing that little crossbank action in. Steamroller, yes. Phoebe does play in her socks and or barefoot. Yes, sir. That she does. I will say in this tournament here, if unless there's a reason not to, I would say it is a wise decision to, be dressed the same way that you would play. All right, EJ with ball in hand, and he worked out something on this 2 ball. Get this whole run going. This is one of those where, like, I hate running into these higher ups like this because I feel like if I make a small mistake, they're gonna really punish me. Whereas, I need them to really mess up good for me to get a nice little ball in hand. So Steamroller, I love it. He says, good gracious, we'll leave that conversation alone and not go through that again, right? I love it. I love it, love it. We've had many conversations about potentially people playing in their socks and or barefoot. That's right. Steamer was like flip flop gang all the way. Hashtag gang gang. Oh, he pulls it back, but unfortunately rattles that bottom right hand corner pocket. Actually overdrew it just a little bit too, but I was about to say if Phoebe gets this, EJ is gonna be in trouble here. Gonna be in trouble. There's 2 skill levels difference, and if she's keeping up with them, you know, just fine here at the end of rack 2. That is not good. All right, EJ will spike that in. We'll get a quick score update, but nice out. So Steamroller, remind me for the CSRA, how many teams are you guys sending for 8-ball and 9-ball World Qualifiers total? Let's see, 8 to 12. AG at 12 there. Let's see, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 on the break. Oh, what a shot. Nice smooth stroke from EJ in this. This may lay very well. Did he get over it? Yeah, he got over enough. I think he worked with this just fine. Yes, he can. Little bottom right here. Maybe to get in between the windows because the way everything lies, kind of down that straight center line from the top to the bottom of the table. It's a tough one though. Yeah, he's got to load up on this a little bit. Runs to the 8. Still has a chance. A little bit of a chance on that 4. Wonder if he's just going to go for the defense here and kind of split the difference. No, he's loading up a little bit of right, maybe a little bottom right hand English. Oh my goodness gracious, he made that shot, chat. Get out of town. Get out of town, EJ. Oh my Atlanta. Wow. I cannot believe that. Da-da-da. Take a look at this again. Instant replay, top left hand of your screen. Oh my goodness gracious. And then he misses the 5 ball. EJ, same shooter. Same shooter. Get out of here. He has to be on an adrenaline rush after that 4 ball. That's all that was. That was adrenaline rush after the 4 ball. That was crazy. That was such a crazy good shot. Phoebe might be able to clean up the rest of this rack and still, yeah, just keep hanging right up in there with him. There we go. Phoebe doing a nice job. Oh, gets a little love from the top right hand corner pocket. Nothing wrong with that. No. She tries to slice it in the top right hand corner pocket. Good attempt. Cue ball just hops on down, bottom 10 of the field. Does not scratch. Lot of blue. No. Good try. Very, very good try. All right, we'll get a proper score update. Make sure we're good to go on it. All right, 13-17. Perfect. We got the score right. You just got to break away here. This rack or next rack. You can't let her split with him. Thing's asking if she wants the shot watch. I think EJ saying he's gonna try to tap it in. And I'm assuming it wasn't frozen based on that in their conversation. Tough leave here for Phoebe. She's going to slice it. Well, I don't think she hit. Yeah, she hit it straight as can be. I don't think she hit it at all. We'll see if EJ can turn this into a really good situation. But that's tough pickings because we're a 2-zap. Chad, I'm not sure what I would do or if I would do anything different on this. He's got to be careful. You can do that with your cue ball, way what he's doing right here with moving the cue ball, but he goes and makes contact with another object ball. He is in trouble. Just trying to get it to go on by. I mean, he's got a slice into it. And it's got room to go past the 9 by the luck of it just fine. So just trying to play defense here. Looks like he landed. Phoebe's gonna be to go left hand long rail, kick back into the 2. That shits it good. All right, this will be one of the best opportunities on 2 we've had. 3's open up for the bottom left. Got to pop back up, take the 4 bottom right. There's a good run here. Definitely good run. Oh, he gets the 8 ball, a little freebie. No, and then scratches in the process. Oh, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate situation. That's right, Ray. Very close match. Very close match. About to run around the room for a moment here. We gotta get some paperwork together for everybody, letting them know it's sudden death time.
Thinking of this guy. This bartender, dude.
Oh yeah.
You're the cowboy.
All right, so it is almost over officially. The overall score right now. Oops. For
Maybe if you guys want to get a picture, okay? Maybe-
I was fine just saying, chat. Let me get the proper points in. All right, so the teams let me know. Phoebe, unfortunately, doesn't have one of her players here that would allow her to play the 5th matchup. So that's automatically a 20-0 victory in favor of Team Insane 2. Excuse me. So Insane 2 is technically up 45-35. EJ only needs to get 6 points because both teams have 2 wins. So EJ only has to get 6 points to make it to 51. At skill level 7 to lose 14-6, he needs 38 points. He needs 2 more balls on the field. So right now, it is life or death. Phoebe's got to win the rest of these points here, which we'll get a proper score update. But it is it's close, very close to being over in favor of Insane 2, but no guarantee. Phoebe's been fighting hard on this matchup, so I don't want to overpromise and tell you guys wrong. But as soon as we're done with this here, we'll close the stream. We'll get everything back up and running for you guys because we got score sheet being turned in, and we'll have 2 total matchups left. 2 total matchups left for the night. So 2 more spots will be claimed. All right, big ball in hand from Miss Phoebe here.
Get your team together and meet you by the 9th of January. Okay. I didn't take your team pictures.
Oh, I'm surprised she didn't drift down to go and take that 9 in the right-hand side pocket. Yeah, sorry, guys. It was taking a moment. I just wanted to make sure that they were in agreement on what the team scores were and you know, the 20-0 victory. Never like to step in and automatically tell them when something's over or done with. I like to validate that they are in agreement on what the scores are. I'll explain the rules and make sure they understand. All right, EJ should be able to avoid the side pocket. Just a little bit top. Don't overhit it. He's going to spike it down just to pull it, but that's what I'm saying, JT. I'm surprised she didn't go side to side. Absolutely. All right. And that will be it. That'll be it. Congratulations, team Insane 2, officially getting the win there. That'll give them their 6 points as a team. And that'll leave Southern Balls at 49. So big congratulations there. All right, guys. With that being said, Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. We're going to end this stream here and then bring you on back for the one and final stream of the night. Chat, we got 1 more left to go. I need to help out with getting things closed up for these other teams and get them on out of here so we can get everything input in and get things started for the last round, guys. So we'll be back here in a little while. Y'all take care. Be blessed and see you soon, guys.
The Voice of Jacksonville Pool.